Welcome to Dirty Laundry, the podcast where we spill absolutely everything, no filters.
Because I love talking.
Pop culture, family drama, childhood chaos, nothing is off limits.
But I think I'm going to have to keep you in check here.
Expect absolute silliness, honesty, and a lot of childhood trauma.
What trauma?
From you.
There's absolutely no trauma. Okay, let's get into it.
Wow, welcome back, everyone.
It's been a minute, hasn't it?
This is wild.
I know. It's very exciting. I love this. I love this more than you realize.
That's all you can say about podcasting.
I know. Why don't you love it?
I do love it.
Okay, so what else do you want to say about it?
Nothing. It's been a whole year. We took a long break, but we're back. We're bigger than ever.
It hasn't been a whole year.
It has been a whole year.
Since
our last episode aired, it's been an entire
that's
year.
entirely on you.
No, how is that?
I'm telling you, at that last episode, you said to me, you watch, I'll have this edited and we'll be back doing another one. And then you just dropped me like a hotcake.
I didn't drop
But
you
I've
like
come running back
anything.
like a puppy, but anyway.
To be honest, who begged who to restart the podcast?
Okay, me.
Yeah. So take full credit for
I'll
it.
take
That was
full
all
credit
on
for
you.
it. We're back. What's changed?
Your
Have you-
teeth. Can I
That
tell
was
them the
not
story?
what I was
Can I tell
thinking.
them the story?
Tell the story about my
in
teeth.
case you don't know, my dad is a dentist. Her husband is a dentist.
His dad, my husband, same person, yes?
Yeah, same person. And he's done all of our teeth. We all have fake teeth. I think you got yours done first.
Yeah, I got mine done. Do you know how long ago it was? It was
No.
like 15, 16 years ago.
Anyways, we
Long
all
done.
got them done. And then my brother, he's going to kill me for saying this, isn't he?
Yeah, don't say that.
Okay. He got his teeth done. They weren't great. But so we're all a bit
Nobody's scarred. You scarred.
No, I'm scarred.
And you horrible. Because
No.
you're the only one who thinks he looks like
I'm not
Gromit.
the only one who
What
thinks
do you call him?
Wallace from Wallace and
Wallace
Gromit.
and Gromit.
I'm not the only one who thinks that. Daniela also thinks that. I'm throwing you under the bus, Daniela. I'm so sorry. And
I hope he never listens to this.
I don't think
Don't
he
tell
will.
them we've done this.
Okay. And he got his teeth redone and they weren't grand. So when you told me you were getting your teeth redone, I thought, no.
Okay, and you know what the problem is with him?
What?
I've just got to back my husband up here. Is that he didn't come back when he was supposed to come back. You're going to get your teeth
It's not a
tweaked.
reflection on Dad.
on the dentist. Okay.
No.
All right.
Anyway, so you said you were going to get yours done, and I thought that was silly because you're going to look ugly. And then you came back and they were perfect and pearly white. And now I feel like I've got smoker's teeth.
And he went into such a
No,
spiral.
I went into a spiral.
A total spiral. It was
Because
pathetic.
then I wanted him to redo my teeth.
And you didn't have time. You don't spend long enough with us anymore. And that's the biggest change that's happened. Never mind my teeth. What's the biggest change? Is that you live in Sydney most of
I
the
started
time.
going to gym.
You started listening to your instructor
Yeah.
for a while.
That's
Has
probably
it
the biggest
changed? Has
change.
anything changed? I
Yeah,
haven't
I'm
noticed.
huge.
According to who?
To you.
Oh, please. Now, have you noticed the change? Are you stronger?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. So the biggest thing is that we don't live in the same city anymore.
Yeah, I moved to Sydney now.
He moved to Sydney. Initially, he was in Sydney, but he would come back to Perth quite often. Now he doesn't even know where Perth is.
Oh,
He
excuse
hardly
me. I
comes
still come back to Perth like once a
just
month.
Oh, you have not been back once a month.
Yes, I have.
When last were you there? No, we're not even going to argue about this. You don't come back once a month. He hardly comes back. So eventually I say, okay, 8. I love and miss you so much. I will come and visit you in Sydney. So
I had to beg and plead you. It's
this
been almost a
country
year.
bumpkin hops on the plane to the big city.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I arrived last night to come see my baby.
Oh.
And I arrived, but guess what didn't arrive? My luggage. And my luggage at this point is still in Perth while I'm here.
What did you
I
have to
look
do
like
this
the real
morning?
country bumpkin. I had to run out and buy clothes.
Yeah. That's why she's wearing that top.
What's wrong with the top now?
No, it looks beautiful.
No, you can't
No,
pedal
there's
back like
nothing
that.
wrong
You
with it.
cannot. You see, there's something wrong with that
Nothing
kind of compliment.
No.
It doesn't go well. That doesn't bode well for me. It's like, you had your hair cut. Silence. Remember that I taught you? Don't comment on your hair unless you're going to give a
I know.
compliment.
I noticed you didn't comment on my hair when you saw me.
I didn't notice anything different.
I got the worst haircut of my life
When did that happen?
a few weeks ago.
Oh, 8, you're always having the worst haircut of your life.
I am.
Do you ever sit and introspect and go, maybe I'm a little bit ridiculous with my hair?
No, never. Literally never. Okay, should we talk about what hasn't changed, though? It's been a year and a lot hasn't changed.
What hasn't changed?
For starters,
Mm.
the way
You
you watch TV. It's bothering me still. It's been a year.
You're not even there. You know that when you're not home, we barely even switch the TV on.
So why when I'm home are you watching TV like you're trying to avoid me?
We hardly even watch when you're there.
That's not true. You and Dad are always on the couch, slumped like two potatoes at 7 p.m. watching TV.
That is
You're a liar.
what I can't stand.
You messaged me the other
This is
night
a
saying,
big
give me
problem.
a TV show.
And because we just hadn't watched for a long time. We are watching Survivor. In fact, we missed last night. We missed
Oh,
Survivor
no.
last night.
What will you do?
I don't know. I'll have to do a catch-up.
Anyways, she still watches TV the same way where she puts the TV on.
For the life of me, I can't keep awake, and I don't know why.
Next minute, she's
why is that a
asleep.
crime?
Because then we're watching a show and then you don't know what's going on. And then you wake up and you go, who's that? And it's a character from season 1.
Oh, do you know what we did start watching?
What?
That one you told us to watch.
Ghosts?
Yes.
What do you think?
I quite like it.
Guys, it's the best TV show ever.
Abby didn't like it at all.
If he needs to get into it.
Oh, we watched quite a few episodes. We slept through 2.
Of course you did.
Both of us fell asleep, but I'm going back to watch it again. I quite like it. I think it's quite funny.
Right. I do too. I loved it. It's my favorite TV show.
How many seasons are there?
There are 2 at the moment.
Have you watched them all?
Uh-huh.
You got so much time.
Oh, please.
So nice to have so much time.
Coming
isn't
from
it?
you.
Where do I have
You
time?
flotsing about everywhere.
No.
You're a flotsy
What
queen.
else hasn't changed, eh? Your attitude. Your stinky, stinky attitude.
Oh, you were waiting for that one, weren't you? My attitude is the same and it's always been good.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't know so much about that.
What's wrong with my attitude?
It's never been good, 8. You actually are nasty to me.
I'm not.
You are. You don't take an interest in me.
I do.
Mm-mm.
I'm always asking you questions. Have
Like
you got
what?
your eyelashes done? When are you going for your hair?
You know, I want to teach you something.
Oh, it's a
In
lesson.
life, it's always good
Yeah.
to take an interest in other people.
I'm interested in you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You can already see, like when I start talking, your eyes start wandering in another direction.
I'm just
And
inquisitive.
it indicates a low EQ. And
No,
I'm beginning
don't
to
come with
worry
the
about
EQ
your
business.
and I'm beginning to worry about your EQ.
I've got a very good EQ, thank you. My IK, on the other hand.
Your IQ.
That's a Kath and Kim quote if you didn't know.
No
She
rubbish.
calls it her IK. She goes, my IK is higher than yours.
I'm sure she doesn't use that accent. That's another problem you have at the moment, is this new accent of yours.
No, we're not even getting on this topic. I'm Australian. Get over it.
That's not just Australian.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, I do think you need to take more of an interest. Sometimes you phone and you yap all about yourself. And then something will happen. You say, but you never told me, but I couldn't get a word in edgeways.
Never.
It's always, you're not interested.
Never.
Like big things have been happening.
Should
and
we
then
talk
you're not-
about phone calls? If you want to talk about you calling me and yap.
Yes.
I call you
Let's
almost every day.
talk about phone calls.
Not
No,
that.
you don't call. You don't.
I call
do
you
not
almost
call
every
me-
day, and every time I call you, go, sorry, I can't talk. I'm too busy. Sorry, someone else is calling.
What accent is that?
Yours.
Not mine.
What accent do you think you have?
8. Let's go slowly now with the phone calls. When you need to talk, it's like you need instant gratification. I need to be at your beck and call all the time.
Yes, because you are my mother. You mine.
That's so sweet.
I know.
I didn't know
I
you.
wanted a different one, but I got stuck with you. You know?
You know that you got to share. And he's jealous of my grandchildren. It's so pathetic. Anyway, we're not even going to go down there.
Okay, I have a question for you
Oh, yeah, I'm listening.
before we talk about our weeks real quickly.
Yeah.
I was watching the Kardashians last night. Do you know who they are?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Your condescending attitude is sickening. Yes,
Okay.
I know who they are.
I was watching the Kardashians last night and they were talking about how they have like 1 million group chats between their family. And I thought, oh, do you know who that reminds me of? That's quite funny. How many group chats do you think you have with your children?
Group chats.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
You're a liar.
Okay, but yeah, I understand it.
Why?
Do you want
There's only one with me.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
There's not. You're in the, what's the one with
I'm in
Daniela?
the sewing.
Firstly, you're in the family group.
Yeah, okay, of course I'm in the family
You're in
group.
the family group. You're in the kids reminder group.
I am in the kids reminder group.
You're in the, with Daniela, what's that one called? The sewing group.
club.
The sewing club. And there's the spoiled boys group. Spoiled kids. That you're in 4 groups. How many more groups do you want to be
Well,
in?
how many more groups are there?
About another 3 or 4.
No, you're lying. There's definitely way more. You've got a group with Ruffy and his wife. You've got a group with Daniela.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. Okay, maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah. So you've got at any given time like 20 groups going.
Okay, so when I'm messaging them about what size nappies they need for their kids when I'm in the supermarket.
I'd like to know.
Oh, that should go on the family group.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm very curious
You
about
will
nappies.
you will come back with such a snide remark about not being interested in. Oh, please, man. I think it's the most efficient way of communicating.
Having 20 groups.
Yes.
Can't you just message one of them?
And you don't have groups for different people?
I'm not in any groups.
That's the biggest load of rubbish. You've got a group and then you've got the person who irritates you in that group. You've got a group without the person who irritates you in that group.
I would never.
I bet you have.
That's bullying.
No, that's not bullying. No, come on now. That's nonsense. But it's clever. I'm so happy we like the Kardashians. I wonder what else we can be like the Kardashians.
That's pretty much it, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah. You look a bit like Chris sometimes.
I can't stand it when you start talking cuck. Talk like something. Let's talk about something like intellectual.
Okay, how was your week?
It was a very busy week to get ready to come here. Very, very busy week.
You're such a hard worker.
No, it's just the way life goes sometimes. Things just didn't pan out the way they should have panned out.
Mm-hmm.
But, it was good. All the problems were first world problems. I'm not going to complain about. I'm not like you. I'm not going to complain about, my haircuts are bad. I've got one hair out of place. And, I've broken out in the most terrible rash.
No, I did.
So please show me. And then I've got to zoom in on the picture to see nothing.
Right. Well, you just have bad eyesight then.
No, you know that I'm right.
Okay.
By the way, has your neck got better?
Well, are you going to ask me about my week or?
Yeah, I just want to know, is your neck better?
Your EQ's low. You just yelled at me about not showing interest and then I asked
my
you.
sweetie, how was your week?
It wasn't good.
Why?
Because I had a neck rash.
Oh, shame.
What
How did that happen?
Was I went to get laser. And I don't like to get laser in summer, so I hadn't gotten in a while. I get laser on my neck and on my cheekbones, like to sculpt my beard. And I hadn't gone in a while because it's summer and I don't like to with the sun. You know the vibes. It's bad with the sun. No?
I know the vibes.
Okay, well, you look at me as if you want to kill me right now, so I'm just...
No, I zoned out a little bit because it got a little bit boring. That's all. Carry on, I'm back in.
So I got it and I hadn't gotten in a while, so it was quite hairy. It was like a jungle down there. And I said, you just too high. I just want the hair gone. And she went, I'm
you didn't tell me that when you were freaking out about it. You said, I don't know why it's like this.
As she was doing it, I was like, oh no. It
Is
was
it
like
sore?
Not usually. But she went real high and it was like really sore. And then like it's summer, so I was in the sun and I got this like rash all over my neck and I couldn't exfoliate because it was too sensitive to get the hairs out. So I just looked like I had lizard skin and there was zero sympathy from my mother. I was walking around looking ugly.
Shame.
And you didn't care.
You told me you had nappy rash all over. No,
I
nappy
literally
cream
did.
all over. Shame. But it's looking lovely now.
Thank you.
Was it sore the next day?
Yes, it was sore for like a week after.
Are you going to go back and do it again?
In 4 weeks, yes.
You're not going to leave it a long time. Well, you were stupid. There's no question that you were silly because you went in the sun. I mean, it's like laser 101, don't go in the sun. And you went in the sun and then you're freaking out.
Okay. I don't like when you reprimand me.
Well, you need reprimanding for sure. Bing bong, bing bong.
What is that?
It's the next segment. How else are we going to know it's the next segment?
They're going to put
ding,
music
ding, ding,
on.
ding, ding, ding. Well, you don't need to. We don't need to waste money.
Oh my God.
We just do it ourselves.
Yeah, no, because you're equivalent to high quality produced music.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody knows it's called the Dirty Laundry. Now, this is the Dirty Laundry line where we air all our dirty laundry.
No,
actually, you know what? We've already dirty. It's someone else's dirty
it's
laundry.
The dirty laundry line where people can dial in to give us their dirty laundry.
Okay, you haven't really.
I explained this to her like 10 times last night and she still got it wrong.
Okay, starting again. Ding dong, ding dong.
No, but they get the point. People are going to send. You can, if you ever have dirty laundry that you want to air, send it in to us. Or send it into my DM on Instagram. It's
actually quite helpful.
It is helpful. Send it to my Instagram, DM me, and it's all anonymous.
And we can just discuss things and we will sort it all out for you.
For the first little segment, for the first time we're doing the dirty laundry line, I actually have 2 DMs that I got that are quite wild.
Let me hear them.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I bought your wrap shirt to wear on a first date, and by the end of the night, it was on his floor, so technically, you got me laid. Do you know how proud that makes me feel? That's my
felt a little bit sick in my stomach.
I made a shirt that people find sexy.
What's he telling you? We don't need to hear about that.
I would like to hear about that.
That's too much information.
For who?
For me.
Well, I'm sorry, you're a 95-year-old lady who can't
No,
take the real world.
come on. Let me get this straight. They bought her wrap shirt.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. And then at the end of the night, the wrap shirt was on the floor. Well, firstly, I don't like that it was on the floor.
I don't think they had time to hang it up.
Do I need to hear about that?
Well, it's a confession.
And so he wrote to thank you
Yes.
for getting him laid.
Yes. And you know what?
No, listen, my sweetie.
It's a
I don't think
pleasure.
you can. I don't think you can take credit for that.
Why?
I'm telling you, he looked past that shirt. It's all about the person, and it's not about the clothing.
You could never give me even a little bit of credit.
Well, when you find someone, then I won't say it's your clothes. I'll say it's you. The person likes you, not your clothes. I hope.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got me there.
You take your
I
clothes
hope
off,
that
and then
they
what's
like
left?
you
Nothing.
for
Exactly.
the person, not the clothes.
Exactly.
But still keep the wrap shirt.
And I hope it was more than just for a night. This idea of it just being a night and, oh, yeah, I got laid. It's not my scene. This is not something that, no.
Well, maybe they'll send an update.
Please do.
Maybe they're getting married. We can go to their wedding. Will you be a flower girl?
You're the introduce. Imagine standing up at a wedding and saying that. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you to Aiton Brody.
He got me laid.
I got the shirt. He got me laid, and then he loved me, or she loved me. I don't
You can walk down
know.
the aisle and throw flowers. Would you do that?
Now, Aiton, now you've gone off on a tangent. That's rubbish.
I think that's a good idea.
Do you know this person?
No. And even if I did,
Now
it's
you're
anonymous.
invited to their wedding. Oh, that just brings me to another thing. Sorry, this is tangenty.
Yeah, go
No
give us a
matter
tangent.
what, no matter when, no matter how, I'll say to Aiton, John Smith is getting engaged. He goes, oh, lovely. He got no idea who John Smith is. I go, do you think I'll get an invitation to the
I
wedding?
love a wedding. Sue me. I love.
But come on, you did it. Why would you get an invitation? You want to go to a wedding that you don't know the person?
100%.
I know, rubbish.
100%. How beautiful is that?
To go sit
How
at a
lovely
wedding.
is it that
Just go
anyone random can get
online.
married?
Just go on the internet.
Yeah, on the net.
And go and watch weddings. You don't need to go and
It's
sit
not the same.
like some freaks.
It's not the same as getting ready, putting a cute outfit together, and like being
Some
in
creepy
that vibe.
guy.
It's not creepy.
You're the creepy guy. They say, who was he? Was he from your side of the family? No,
And
was
can
he
we
your
just
side of the family?
clarify that it's not some random person that I have no idea. I usually know them through a person of a person.
And you're
at
generally
least.
not interested in them at all. If I say to you, I'm having so-and-so on Friday night, you go, I don't think I want to
Well,
be
if you tell me
there.
they're getting married, I'll be there with a smile on my face. You obviously don't know how to manipulate me.
So what were we talking about before that?
The dirty
back
law.
to, yeah. So
Yeah.
look, I don't know that you can, thank you very much. It's very nice, but I don't think you can take credit for your luck that night. Your laundry shouldn't go on the floor, unless that was going in the wash the next day.
You have laundry
bothering-
anxiety.
Yes.
That's actually that's why the podcast is called Dirty Laundry.
I know that's how it came about.
Yeah, just because you have laundry anxiety.
And in
you're
fact,
nuts.
what's that one
You have to
WhatsApp
use your
group?
words.
The WhatsApp group it's with you and Ruffy. Ruffy's his brother, by the way. There's a little group, me, you, and Ruffy. It was all about laundry. It started about laundry
It did start
because they
about
would
laundry.
they had the most marvelous service available to them.
Wait, can I tell the
marvelous
story?
service.
Can I tell the story quickly?
Sure.
Sorry,
What story?
everyone, I'm sure you don't care. When I was in year 12 and my brother was in, I think he was like in second year uni,
I don't recall. Yeah, I don't know
maybe
what story.
first year uni.
No, year 12. He was not in first year
Maybe
uni.
I was
He's
in,
not
like, year
2 years
11.
ahead of you.
How old is he?
I don't forget it. You
It-
know,
with-
you're
with- there was
like
he
an
wasn't in
old man
school, I
who's
was
telling
in
a
school.
story.
Oh my god!
And I walked in, and then on the left was this, and on the right was that. That's what you like.
Okay,
Just tell the damn
I
story.
was in school. He wasn't in school,
Mm.
and you used to do our laundry for us. My gorgeous mother used.
Okay,
to.
let's just go back
The
a bit.
laundry
I
for us.
used to do the laundry for you. I still do the laundry for you when you're home.
Yeah, well, that's a nice mum. But when we were in school, you used to do the laundry for us, and we were not great about. We were a bit abusive. I'll admit it now. You know, lock me up. I was.
You know that I
abusive
had
with the
friends who
laundry.
used to say to me, Adele, be strong. Don't do their laundry. Adele, don't do their laundry.
So she still did our laundry, but one time she was just, you know,
You
whacked
know,
your
the straw
wits
that
end.
straw that broke
It was
the
like a
camel's back.
minute thing. Like I think I left undies on the floor. Like,
Oh,
it was probably a tiny
please.
little thing, but she was just finished with this, and she said, "That's it. I'm not doing the laundry for the two of you. I'm done. I'm finished."
Ruffy went into a depression.
Ruffy went into depression, and who ended up doing Ruffy's laundry?
How did he? What did he do for you? How did he?
I think
How did he
drove me
negotiate
around.
that for you?
It must have been in year 11 because I think he drove me around. I think he said, "I'll drive you anywhere."
And then the two of you went to me like, how long is this going to go on for?
Well,
But you know that Ruffy was really good after that. Ruffy didn't slip up again, unlike you.
Yeah, because I knew if I slipped up, I could do the laundry. Ruffy realized oi. I need to never slip up or find a wife.
No, he's just more respectful.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
He is more respectful.
No,
There's
don't
no
be silly.
question.
That's
No,
monkey business.
definitely.
No.
Anyway, how did we get to that?
Anyway,
What were
sorry,
we talking about?
I forgot. We got the tangents are not well today.
Oh,
we
yes,
have one more.
laundry
We have one
anxiety.
more
That's what
dirty
we're
laundry
talking-
line
Yes.
DM,
Okay, I'm listening.
and I think you might be upset by this one.
Oh, tell me.
Someone messaged me. I have a huge crush on you, but I refuse to shoot my shot because I know your mum would roast me to a crisp.
Me?
Well, who else? What other mum do I have?
No, but why would I roast anybody to a crisp?
Have you met yourself?
I don't roast. I just maybe tell a little bit of how I feel about something.
That's the definition of a roast.
No.
First and foremost,
Yes.
thank you so much.
So I'm the hindrance to you getting into a good relationship. Is this what we're getting to?
Yes. Well, that's not what I'm getting to. That's what this man has said.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Please do.
You see this most gorgeous guy. He's
Yes.
just stunning. He's just so beautiful. And you meet his mother.
Mm.
In the early days, you meet his
Mm.
mother and she's awful.
Mm.
She's just awful.
Mm.
She's bitchy.
Okay. Are you describing yourself? I'm curious. Where we're
Okay,
going.
she's bitchy. Were you going to give up on that person because of the mother?
No, not straight away, but there are literal movies about monster-in-laws.
Yeah,
It
but
can
you
be
know
the end to a
movie-
relationship.
Okay, so would you get into a relationship where you know that the mother, you don't like the mother, she irritates you? You know how you're
Depends
intolerant.
how
You know
pretty
how
they
you're
are.
intolerant of people,
Yeah.
and you really
No, why do I just say yeah?
Yes,
no, I'm
yes,
not
you are.
intolerant
You're
of
totally
people.
intolerant. When Aiton doesn't like somebody and they irritate him, he's the most intolerant person on this earth. Completely intolerant. You will know if he doesn't like you.
Just
And there are people
expose
out there
me.
who
Just-
know
just
that-
expose.
It's called dirty laundry.
Right. Well,
We hanging it all out
doing
there.
your dirty laundry.
Imagine if the in-laws, the parents, are just irritated you. Look, I'm sure that this could be the case with my daughter and son-in-law. It could be the case.
Well,
but
if
they're
you're
not as
listening-
intolerant as you.
If you're listening, daughter and son-in-law of Adele, you can message me and tell me she's too much. I do try and control you.
They've told me before.
I do try and control
I
you.
know
When you
they've
walk
told
into
me.
the house and you start yapping things, I go,
What yapping? What
Mum.
yapping things do I do?
oh, God, sometimes you just
Like,
yap.
give me an example.
Is she wearing just a nappy? Have they been in jammies all day? Oh, it's a jammy day.
That's not
You walk
No.
into your daughter's house often. I go, are you all in jammies still?
I'm so accepting of jammies. They came over yesterday morning, and I was still in my pajamas. They were shooken to their core.
Probably they should have been. They should have also given you a passive-aggressive comment. Can we get back to the DM?
I'm not passive aggressive. But go back to the DM. Yes. I'm asking you the question.
I already said it. It would be a concern. I would continue.
You
if
would
he was very
continue.
pretty, but it would be a concern.
I don't know if you should give up on a relationship. It depends on the relationship. You've got to assess the relationship. If the relationship is good, don't let that person. If the relationship is good, that horrible person will not have an impact on you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying to me.
So if your relationship is good enough and that person is nice enough to you,
So you're saying he should still shoot his shot?
100%. Shoot away, baby.
Will you be nice to him?
No, not necessarily.
Oh my God.
It depends if he's nice. I'm not going to just dislike him
What
straight
if I get a
away.
boyfriend and he comes for the first time to meet you in an outfit that you just think is appalling?
Oh, Aitan, I don't care about clothes.
Oh, please.
Because what kind of outfit is he going to come in? If he comes inappropriately dressed,
Yes.
like inappropriately, he comes in a chainmail top on a Friday night.
That hurt. I made that top. And I will wear it wherever I please. How rude are you?
No, but there's some
That's a beautiful
places-
top.
But you got to accept that some places it's inappropriate to wear certain things, or you don't agree. You can
No,
wear
of
anything
course I agree.
anywhere.
You can't wear anything everywhere, but the chainmail top gets a pretty free pass.
My
He comes
yardstick
comes
is,
to Friday
if
night
you're
dinner
yeah,
in a beautiful outfit, button up, but the buttons are all undone.
I just think he's stupid.
Oh, right. That's a good
Like-
start.
Yeah, I just think you're being silly. You're trying to take a stance. You're trying to be something. You're trying to be a nonconformist. You know how I feel about nonconformists. They're so busy nonconforming that they're all conforming to the nonconformists. Do you understand that?
Yeah, sure.
So that's how I would feel about him.
Right.
But it doesn't mean he's a bad person. He might be just a little bit immature. I actually think it's a sign of immaturity.
Okay.
That's my opinion, my personal opinion. I'm not going to tell anybody that, though. If I see the person is really nice to you, Picture yourself. Imagine if you're a parent. I'll just ask you this question. You're a parent, and let's use your nephew as an example who you love and adore and revere. And he finds a girlfriend, and you're already jealous because now he's got a girlfriend and he hasn't got the same love for you anymore.
No, he'll always love me.
Imagine if you see that girlfriend is an absolute bitch and she's not nice to him. What would you do?
I would say something to him.
Okay, but he's madly in love with her. What are you going to do?
I'd say, yeah.
It's a hard one, then.
It is a hard one. I'm feeling a bit stressed right now.
By the way, person in conversation here is 6 years old.
I would say, well, okay, keep going, but you're going to have to learn the lesson the hard way.
But the lesson the hard way can be very hard.
Well, sometimes you have to learn the lesson the hard way. You're a therapist. Shouldn't you know this?
Where am I a therapist?
Didn't you tell me you studied therapy?
No, I did not study therapy. I did a psychology degree that is not therapy.
Is that not the same thing?
No. Once you do psychology, then you go on to do... No, come on, 8. You got to learn a little bit more. I'm not a therapist. You, on the other hand...
I am a therapist.
He thinks he's a therapist.
I am.
Anything that goes wrong. Oh, the other day we were talking on the phone and we had to get to a certain point and you started yappeting to me about how this is what I would say to them. Do you remember what the conversation was? I don't know what it was about. Do you remember? And he goes, this is what I'm going to say and this is how I would say.
I said this is what you need to say because I feel like you get into confrontation and you get all fluffy and you get all like a little, like, oh, okay.
There's one thing, unfortunately, that I'm known for and that's not being fluffy in a confrontation.
That's true. I'll give you that.
It's not something I'm proud of, but anyway, that is the case. Anyway, where were we?
We're on the dirty laundry.
God, we went on a tangent there, on the dirty laundry. Yeah, no, so I think this guy should give it a go with you if he's interested. But you don't just want some random. What you going to do?
I didn't reply to him.
Oh, good.
So maybe I will now.
So let him be. No, don't reply. You don't know where
my mum loves you. Hello, doll. Spoke to Adel. You said you're good to go. Just don't wear an unbuttoned shirt.
Wear what you like. Just don't be stupid. Oh. Okay. Now there's enough of that. Bing bong, bing bong.
No, wait. Wait a second.
What?
I just want to say, if anyone has any other dirty laundry that they would like to air,
please.
Please feel
we'll
free
help you out.
To DM it to my Instagram.
We're a little bit nosy with people's dirty laundry, I've got to say.
We love it. Or you can DM me on TikTok as well.
Yeah,
or if you really want to get technical, you can email me. Or this is my mother's number. You can get it.
I'm very good. I answer all texts that come my way. If you're discussing somebody, like we're discussing it, and it's not regarded as gossip because you're not mentioning names.
Not really. We're giving them advice, I think. Or roasting them.
Whatever.
It's the same to me.
I wonder how I would take it if I wrote into somebody and then I got this roasting. If I would introspect afterwards.
You don't introspect ever.
That's such rubbish.
You're like the least introspective person I know.
No, that's nonsense. How can you say that?
Very confidently.
I may have lost a little bit of my filter, but I still introspect no. When I know my filter's been broken. Sometimes I can't believe what comes out my mouth.
No, sometimes you say things when I'm around. I think
you've got worse though.
Whenever I come back, I feel like you're so in their business.
Really?
Yes.
See, I'm introspecting now.
Do you think that my sister-in-law would be upset if I spoke about feeding times?
Feeding times?
Yes.
I'm just on that. If she's listening, my sweet dear daughter-in-law, I've not said anything bad.
No. You said it. This is the. Can I tell the story?
I don't know
about
what the story
how you don't introspect.
Yes.
I came back once. My brother had just had a baby. Congratulations, very cute, and we love her. She's a little pudgy girl, and she was bottle feeding. My brother and his wife, who are the parents of the baby, were discussing what time. And next minute, my mum, who's sitting at the table, starts going, no, you can't do that because she fed it. I think you fed her last at like 11:30 and she needs to sleep and do a fart and do a greps and you must feed her now, not later. And I looked at her and I said, what is wrong with you? Leave them to do with their child themselves. You got right in their business. You've adjusted yourself right in there.
I'm still telling them when to feed.
Oh Lord.
Okay, I'll try stop. I always go, I'll try stop. But then I just see they need me to remind them.
They don't need you. They're capable. They've raised a child already. This is not their first baby.
Okay, it's an official apology.
I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
Probably
I
not.
think she probably cares less than your son.
Yeah, I see something else with the feeding. He comes to check to see that I'm not killing the baby.
All right. We got onto baby feeding.
Okay,
now.
go.
Do
All
the
right.
bing bong.
Please call us, message him, do whatever you need to. But
DM,
we're dying to
not call DM. There's no number.
send us a letter in the mail
Yes.
or a pigeon carrier, whatever. But let us know your business,
Okay,
please.
bing bong us.
Bing bong, bing bong.
There you go.
And ding, 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 ding.
Now I've gotten used to it. It's not a game for me. Well, it is for me. We've got a new thing called This Is Why We Need Therapy.
No, you need therapy.
No, sometimes you're going to give a reason why you need therapy.
But when have I ever said I need therapy?
Well, that's the issue. So what happens is I'm going to give a scenario of where I think I need therapy.
Just one moment. There's the people in the world who think that everything needs therapy.
It's just something that's happened maybe in my childhood. Or maybe in your childhood, and we're going to discuss if it
doesn't
if
necessarily
it's apt or not,
mean
if it needs,
doesn't
if we
need therapy
or not.
Maybe needs just a little.
You
chat.
don't know what it is.
A little geselsie, and off we go.
Okay, I don't want a geselsie.
All right, go.
Okay,
let me hear your problems.
Right.
I'm exhausted from that.
Oh my god! Every time we go on a family holiday, since I was maybe in year 9, every time we go on a family holiday, I somehow get the broom closet to sleep in. It doesn't matter where we go. No, let me finish.
A moment's silence for you.
I get the broom closet. I'm always shoved in the smallest little room with a one dinkly little bed on an air mattress. Or there's a family holiday and you go, oh, there's actually not a room for you. I need a room for my
is just
hair
a joke.
dryer.
It's a joke on 2 feet.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's a total joke.
Triggering.
Okay, oh, shame. You and your everything's triggering with your generation.
Yes,
Everything, all of you just get triggered.
Can you stop with this generation business? Just
but
because you're a baby boomer. Are you a baby boomer?
Well, I'm not sure. I think I'm on the cusp.
That's quite embarrassing.
I don't feel I really belong with the baby boomers. I'm an imposter with the baby boomers, but I'm a definite imposter with Gen X. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. I want to just tell you something. There's one thing we have in common, and it's our birth positions. You're the youngest, and I'm the youngest.
We do have that in common.
We have that in common. So
when you said birth positions, I thought you meant like how we gave birth. I was going to say, I haven't given birth.
You thought I was going senile again.
Yes.
Which is your normal, which is where you go to first. Oh my God, she's going senile. Something's wrong. Oh my God, she's going senile.
Well, you are going senile.
No. So just cut that.
Okay.
So we were both the youngest. And I embraced my position in the family. They said, Adel, when I was little, you'll sleep on the floor. Okay, fine. I'm the youngest here. Or you will share this. Okay, fine. I didn't rear up like an angry...
Okay, but you're low-key a peasant, and I'm not.
No, it's nonsense. This absolute sense of entitlement that you have.
I would like to sleep in a nice bed. Everyone else gets luxury rooms.
There was nothing wrong. And that one holiday with the bed, it was in a small space. It was slightly
the bed had
confined.
nothing on the sides. I couldn't put my luggage in there. My luggage had to stay in your room because I was in the broom closet.
It was a small room.
And
but it was a magnificent...
I get punished because I'm not married. That's not my fault.
Whose fault is it? You just haven't got a very enticing personality. Haven't found someone. That's not my fault. It doesn't make sense, Eitan. And then onto the thing where we've had family holidays and there's not been a room for you. This is how it goes. We think we're going away for a weekend in September. 8. Will you be there? I can't commit. I'm head of the busy Olympics.
I've never said that.
Yes,
I've never said that.
I don't know which city I'm going to be in. Flotsing around. I don't know. I say 8. I'm going to book. I can't book. It's ridiculously expensive to book the extra room for you. No, I'm not a liar.
That's not true. And you know how I know
I hate
it's
it when
not
you call
true?
names, yes.
What? Oh, lie is a name. That's what you mean.
Yes.
That's not true because your omission of guilt was when that family holiday happened and I said, that is so rude. And I went and I booked the nice accommodation next door room. Who paid for it?
Me!
Because if it was my fault, you wouldn't have paid for it.
You didn't have money. Even if you had money. So it was a choice of, do I love my son? Yes, a little bit. Okay, I'll pay for his accommodation. You were bloody lucky that we did that.
No.
Until there you were lying like your friend in the big bed. Remember
I had
that?
such a nice room that holiday.
I know.
And it was far away from all of you. I got to just chill when I needed to.
We can organise you to be far away again if you so wish.
And we have a holiday coming up.
We do.
And where I need to sleep doesn't come into consideration.
Because you have accommodation in the city that we're coming to.
But I would like to be with my family.
So you'll pop in and you'll go home in the night.
So you hate me.
Last night I offered for you to stay over and you said, no, I'll go home to my house. So you got double standards, my friend.
You've got double standards.
So I think you need to introspect here a little once again.
Well, if
and
we
I'm
have
sorry
to come
that
to
you
a final
got to.
verdict, I think that it's very much fair. And I
Please
do
send
need
your
therapy
emails in
for
again.
it.
We'll see who's right
That's
and
not
who's wrong.
emails. What emails for what?
I don't know, just to let us know who's right or who's wrong here. Most times when you book, you know where you should be sleeping? In the kids' room in the bunk beds.
Oh my God. What?
That's where you should be. Why do you need to sleep in you
Why
haven't
would I
got a
sleep-
partner.
Why am I getting punished for not having a partner? So I'm going to be 45 and sleeping in the kids' room?
Yes, we mentioned earlier on that, I don't know what we were talking about, and everybody's got that weird uncle. That's you.
Oh my God.
Embrace it.
I don't think anyone
Weird
is
Uncle
questioning
80.
from it. Like, there's no doubt in anyone's mind after that I do need therapy.
That's
After
on
my
you.
mother
Sort
just said that to me.
sort yourself out. That is
So you don't
nonsense.
agree?
Because other people know. You should be so grateful that we're taking you on holiday, that we're paying for a holiday. Do the others complain? No.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Please.
They don't complain.
You just
like
love your other children more than me.
Well, then you need to come to terms with that.
Right. That's why I need therapy.
Okay, where are we on to now? Is this another segment
No,
now?
this is the end.
Oh, is this the end? Do
We've
we
done
bing bong the end?
We've bing bong to the end. We've done our first podcast. How do you feel
It's not our first one, eh? This
Our-
ain't our first rodeo.
of this second season?
No, you know what? I've loved this. I've absolutely loved this. It's been cozy. The acoustics have been fabulous. You haven't shouted at me, not once, for rustling something or scraping my chair.
Yeah, because
we haven't had to stop in the middle and pat the dog or stop the dog from barking. No, this has been fabulous. Have you enjoyed it, eh?
I've loved
Do you
it.
feel
I
purged
feel
of all your issues?
No. I actually feel like, when you go to therapy and then you need to keep talking because it's brought up issues. Feeling very uneasy about the holidays.
I'll see you next week. I'll be back.
Will you?
Yeah, I'll be back
Do you
for
have
more.
things to talk to me about?
I do.
Okay.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. I've always got things to talk to you
You
about.
do. You're
That's
always
one
yapping.
thing.
Yeah, you are.
You know that I miss you.
I don't think you do.
I do. When I'm standing in the kitchen and it's so lonely.
And I'm not running up to you while you make a salad.
No, that I don't miss.
Oh.
When you sit on the other side and chat to me nicely.
I always chat to you
No, you don't
nicely.
always chat. Sometimes you get to be a pain in the neck.
Okay.
But when you're in a good mood, or next week we'll discuss your moods.
I miss you too.
Do you?
Yes.
I didn't think so.
Ask me
I
when.
felt like I was. When do you miss me, eh?
When I have to do the laundry. Thank you guys so much for listening. Give us a little cheeky follow to stay up to
Why
date.
does it have to be cheeky? Just give a brazen follow.
Okay, a little cheeky follow step to the latest episodes. And if you feel like you love us lots, leaving us a little review will help other people find us too.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, give us a little love.
Show us some love.
Feel free to leave me a DM. You can say anything. So just pop over to @AtomBrody on Instagram or TikTok.
Feel free. Say whatever you like.
Whatever.